Thrills at the French Grand Prix start the moment the flag drops.
On this fourth Paris-Dakar.
From Formula One to the Dakar Rally, France has been the birthplace of multiple automotive competitions. A Concours d'Elegance is another one. Owners spend time, effort and money to make sure that their cars are mechanically and cosmetically pristine or mint. They sometimes spend years finding the right person to do the job for them, finding the right products, finding the right parts and going back to the complete history and detail of the car. So this is just not about winning, it's about a true commitment and passion. To celebrate that passion of car collecting and restoration, we are here at the Lakshmi Vilas Palace in Vadodara, Gujarat. Celebrating the 10th version of the 21 Gun Salute Concours d'Elegance. Also, at the same time, we are celebrating 75 years of India's independence at this beautiful venue. We'll be showcasing you all the things happening over here at the 21 Gun Salute Concourse. So stay tuned for a lot of history and stories by owners. Amir Ali Jetha, welcome to the channel of 21 Gun Salute.
Nice to meet you.
Beautiful
Thanks.
car, and thank you for bringing it out
Thank you very much.
to the concourse event. So tell us all about your car, first of all.
So it's let me tell you about the car from the beginning. It's a 1950 MGTD. It's one of the first cars that was built. It's chassis number 500.
Okay.
It's been in our family since 1962.
Oh,
My
wow.
dad bought it,
Okay.
way back when. I grew up in the car basically, was dropped to school in it. We traveled between Bombay, Pune in it. And about 25 years ago, I was fortunate enough to where my dad actually let me have the car, and I've been driving it and maintaining it ever since. And it's been absolutely a blast. So,
Lucky you, and that's a brilliant family history for such a car. While you restore this, what goes into taking care of this car?
so I think it's just a lot of passion and commitment. You have to be really ready to do whatever it takes if you want to drive the car on a regular basis. So even now, we drive the car regularly. I try and take it on most weekends. We do long drives in it, once a year. These badges are exactly that. They represent every long drive we have done, which is typically 1,500, 2,000 kilometers across, some state or the other. Then it takes, that commitment to say, I'm going to get it done. So you import parts, you make parts, anything short of stealing you do, and, keep the car running. So.
Anything short of stealing. So that's the kind of motivation and commitment that takes to running a classic or a vintage car. This is a clear example of if you want to do it, it is possible. You said you have 4 other cars.
Yes, I do.
And can you share some of the information on those cars with us?
So I have a 1956 Fiat Millicento, which I acquired during COVID and restored. So a great fun little car. I love driving it. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. I also have a 1989 Mazda Miata, or the Yunos Roadster from Japan. Again, very fun car. You can see I'm biased towards roadsters.
Yes, I can see that.
Yep. I recently also got a 1956 Mercedes 220S Ponton.
Oh wow!
It's a 4-door sedan.
I did see that one.
Yeah, and so that's just been restored.
Okay.
And I also have really my pride and joy is my 1935 Rolls-Royce Phantom 2 Continental.
Is it not display inside?
That's not on display today. No,
So
it isn't. So
something to watch out for the next concourse event once it's concourse ready.
it's concourse ready, but she was here for the last event, so you can't repeat cars, which is why it's not here right now. Yeah.
So Amir Ali Jetha with his beautiful collection. Thank you for your time, Amir.
Thanks so much. Nice talking to you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shalin, welcome to 21 Gun Salute.
Thank you.
Concours d'Elegance. Beautiful, beautiful Mustang. Which one is it?
It's a 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1 with a 351 Windsor motor.
Okay.
To tell you a bit about the car, it's the only one in the country.
Right.
It was imported back in ~75. It's seen multiple owners since then.
Okay.
And in the late '90s, there has been a ground-up restoration to bring it back to what it is. I've bought it a few years ago.
Okay.
And I have restored it mechanically back to spec. It's one of the few cars which has a matching engine, matching gearbox, matching differentials, all number matching car.
So that's a very rare thing.
It's very, very rare.
Very, very rare.
So the intent is to, it was in silver, we painted it back to the original factory shade.
And this was the factory shade, this green.
Yeah,
What's it called?
It's called Black Jade Metallic.
Black Jade Metallic.
Yeah.
Beautiful color, almost reminds me of British racing green. But very similar to it, but I think more glossy.
Yeah. So it used to be used for racing, this model used to be used for racing, not my particular car.
Okay.
Which is why it has a matte black hood.
Okay.
So the drivers don't get the glare when they're driving.
See.
And it also has pinstripe on the hood. So the hood pins basically stop the hood from opening
up
when
when they drive fast.
They drive and hit other cars.
Yes. And he drove the car. Actually, he drove the car from Bombay to Baroda.
Yeah.
How was the drive?
It was phenomenal. I mean, American cars are mile munchers. You can just maybe it's out of place here on a concourse because I've driven it 500 kilometers to bring it here. But
No,
I think that's my reward too.
No, it deserves a space over here in the Playboy class. What does the Playboy class stand for? Does he look like a Playboy?
I think the cars speak for themselves. They're all beautiful. All coupes, convertibles. So the entire point is to basically be as flashy as possible. And I think an American car with a 5.8 liter V8 and big chunky tires is as Playboy as it gets.
Yeah, as flashy as it gets. What made you choose a car from this era? You could have had a Porsche, you could have had any other European sports car from this era within India itself.
Right.
What made you choose an American V8?
So I think it's a very straightforward answer. This was my first classic.
Okay.
And when you go for your first classic, choose simple, go American.
Okay, yeah. So easy to maintain, easy to repair, easy to restore.
So I mean, given the fact that I wanted to learn about the car for the first time, this was a easier car to have.
Okay. Well, restoring classic cars is not a joke, and terming that whole work as easy is an understatement, because doing this is a work of art. Thank you, Shalin. Best of luck.
Thank you
and
so
I'll
much.
see you around. We are here with Mr. Dhanraj Gidwani, the owner of these two beautiful Bentleys. Sir, can you tell us more about both of your prized possessions?
This car is owned by my brother.
Okay.
Was bought from the Maharaja of Nabha in 1989.
89.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was restored in London.
Okay.
And the restoration was completed in the year 2020.
How long did it take?
Sorry, in the year 2000.
2000. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It took 4 years.
Okay. 4 years.
Yes. Complete restoration.
Complete restoration.
Yes. This car is an Indore car, Maharaja of Indore. This was originally owned by the Maharaja.
Okay.
He then sold it on to Mr. Oberoi of the Oberoi Hotels.
Okay.
And I then started the restoration for Mr. Oberoi.
Okay.
And he kindly offered to sell me the car to me, which I bought in 2021.
Okay.
And Chris has done the restoration here in Bangalore.
In Bangalore itself, yeah?
Yes.
Beautiful looking cars. What are the names?
This is a Vanden Pla
Okay.
body, and that's a Hooper 3-position drop head.
Hooper 3-position drop head and Vanden Pla.
Yes.
And what engines do they both have?
That's a 3.5 litre.
Okay.
That's a 4 1/4.
4 1/4 V8s.
No, straight 6.
Straight sixes. Okay.
Sixes.
Okay. Sorry, my bad. I don't know that much about
That's
classic
all
or
right.
vintage cars.
That's all right.
And anything else that you would like to share for the audience?
As you can see, there's a lot of work that goes into
Definitely.
maintaining these
Definitely. I saw them on the road on the drive to Statue of Unity, and they looked phenomenal
we
while
drove
moving.
them for 180 kilometers
Yeah.
there and back.
Right. It looked beautiful. They look beautiful, and they look to be working in
Good order.
immaculate,
Yes, they
perfect
are.
condition.
They are in immaculate order. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you,
Thank
sir,
you.
so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So we have Mr. Harshpati Singhania, who is the winner of this beautiful 280 SL Pagoda. Congratulations on the win, sir.
Thank you very much.
Since how long do you have the car?
I've had it for a very long time, about 2 decades I would imagine.
Oh wow, okay.
But she's just been recently restored.
This is a beautiful color. What's the color called, if I'm
This
asking?
is a blue, which is a factory blue, and it has been matched with the original code color that
Okay.
came with the factory color. So this is the same blue, which is there. It's I don't remember the shade, but it's a light blue, but matching factory colors.
It looks
And
phenomenally beautiful.
Thank you. It's a nice.
Which other cars do you have on display over here?
So apart from this 280 SL 69, I have 3 other cars.
Okay.
So one is actually they are standing there.
Right.
One is a Phantom 2 Rolls Royce ex Patiala, 1930.
purple one.
Yes, purple and black.
Right.
And I have another one which is a 36 4.25 liter Derby Bentley.
Beautiful.
So it's ex Nilgiri State
Okay.
in Odisha, and that's also there in grey.
Okay.
And it's one of about 11 cars.
One about 11 cars in
Yeah.
India.
No, one of
Globally?
11 they have made.
Wow. Okay. So that is really, really rare.
And the 4th car that I have is a 58. It's in the preservation class, so
Okay.
it's not been restored. It's a 1958 Chevy Impala Coupe, sports
Okay.
coupe. And I would think that's probably the only one in the country.
Only one in the
It's got
country?
3 carbs, it's a tri-power as they
Right.
call it. And it's all fully specced out with a lot of things. And it's in the preservation class.
Beautiful. So what's next then?
We don't know. We don't know.
That's a secret, I would say, right?
No, it's not a secret, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. And I've been participating in 21 Gun Salute events for many years, I think right from the beginning.
Right.
And I'm delighted it's been a good show. And we are seeing over the years standards of maintenance and upgradation and restoration improving every year in India. And there are many more enthusiasts now.
Yes. So that means the competition is becoming tougher.
What I think is good for the people. It's good for the vintage car owners.
Right.
It's good for also the other people who admire these kinds of beauties.
Yes.
And they are part of our heritage. So
Right.
it's good.
So because we are able to put out a show like this, we have crowds such as this who are able to come and appreciate and enjoy this.
Yeah,
so
there's lots of
thanks
people.
to people like you, all of the people can enjoy cars like
No, but
this.
it's thanks to the organizers that this happens.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir,
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Hudayfa,
Hi Shivam.
welcome to 21 Gun Salute.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations for prize number 2 in your category, which
Thank
is the
you.
Playboy category.
Yes.
You look like one. So, but tell us about your pagoda.
So the Pagoda has got my interest in classic cars since I was maybe 15 years old.
Okay,
And I tried my best at that age to try and acquire one.
right,
I was very unsuccessful.
okay,
I gave up the dream by the time I was 20.
right,
But somehow I was lucky about 7-8 years ago to find one.
okay,
And so I got one. It took a lot of time to restore it.
right.
And just 2 days ago, when I reached here,
Yeah.
the car was ready.
Wow,
And I
okay.
drove it for the first time.
Oh wow, so this
And-
was the first time you drove it.
Yes. And then we entered here, we came into this and we won an award. So it's just been a dream come true.
Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
I know you have another pagoda as well. Tell us
Yes.
about that one.
So that is a 280 SL.
Right,
That's a right-hand drive, this is a
Okay.
left-hand drive. And that's yet to be restored.
okay,
No work started on it as yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to see how this goes.
right.
And I think this encourages me to start that work now.
It's interesting to see a line of blues over here, including the other blue 280 SL over there. I've heard you're a Mercedes fanboy.
Yes, I am.
So which other Mercedes do you have?
First off, today has just been a wipeout by Mercedes in
Yeah.
this category. 1, 2 and 3, all 3 are Mercedes.
Yeah, the 190 SL is beautiful.
Stunning.
Yeah,
So I predominantly have SLs. I love SLs. So the 560 SL,
yeah, right,
107, 129, 500 SL,
right.
this Pagoda, another Pagoda, and a SE coupe.
Okay,
But I tried to keep it to designers. So this was under Frederick Giger. This was Paul Braque who designed this car.
okay,
The 560 SL went back to Frederick Giger, and then the one after that was done by a very famous designer called Bruno Sacco.
which
So yeah,
I'm a co-owner also of.
yes, is that
Yes.
so?
Yeah, I have a 129 as well.
Fantastic. So they are generationals. They are
Right.
one after the other,
Right,
and yeah.
perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shivam.
I'm going to ask
Very
him a
kind.
question. Which
Sure.
is your favorite car from Dad's collection? All-time favorite car.
Can I pick 3?
Okay, you can pick 3.
Porsche,
Okay.
Pagoda,
Okay.
560.
You have to do more shopping for yourself now.
I guess so.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.